Please, who are you looking for? And how did you get in here? The gate is even locked. How did you get in here?
I came. I wonder why Princess Urena is not yet back.
Why are you always worried about these children? They are grown-ups. They are adults. They can take care of themselves. Forget
Your Highness, we saw a ghost.
You forget it.
A ghost.
Ghost?
Yes, Your Highness. The ghost appeared right in the compound. The glass.
Are you sure both of you are okay? How can you say you saw a ghost in this palace?
I saw a ghost.
My king, I don't think they know what they are saying. It sounds funny.
Real funny.
I can see two of you do not have any house chores doing. Because if you do, you will never have the time to see any ghost. We were having a nice time, a very good time before you interrupted. Now, I want both of you to get out there and go and enjoy with that same ghost. Get out!
The food is tasty.
Yeah. Especially the watermelon.
Like ever.
I know.
Dad?
Your Highness. My Dad? My king! My king. Father, why did you abandon your fruit?
Nothing. I just feel like sitting here.
You just feel like sitting here when we were over there enjoying ourselves as one big family. Father, I'm not sure. What is bothering you? Mother, I think Daddy is not happy.
You're right. My king, please talk to us. What is the problem? Huh?
He's bothered.
Yes.
Daddy, you have never ever hidden anything from us before. So, please, tell us what the problem is.
Honey, please, tell us what is bothering you.
Or we can excuse both of you to discuss, but that should be after we're done eating. Daddy, please, let's go back to the dining.
Yes, my king. She's right. Let's go back to the dining. Let's go. My king, please. Let's go to the dining so that we can finish it.
Be cool, please.
Let's go.
How can we tell the king before he goes to this palace and we begin to about it?
It's very funny. Unlike the king, maybe he's here to confirm if it's true.
The truth is, I'm scared. Honestly, I don't want to die.
Even you, I'm scared too.
Did you allow anyone inside this compound?
But we actually saw a man walk into this palace. In fact, a ghost, because the gates were locked when he walked in.
That's true, my king.
Now wow. I don't just understand what is happening in this place. Every day goes this way, sir. I don't just get it.
Are you trying to say it's not to your what?
For me, the ghost is not me. Until I see, that's when I'll believe that the ghost is real.
My dear, pray not to see you. Because me, that's why from the very first day till now, I've not been myself.
I can see you're not okay. You're praying to see the ghost, right? Don't worry, you'll surely see it. I know you did our attack. Every day we then another man's matter. Because let me go back to my duty post before you go see me.
Try to be holding this your mouth before I lead you into trouble.
Please, let's go back to our duty post.
Did you go for the appointment? Oh, really? Okay. I'm so proud of you. So, when are you coming back? Okay. Of course, I'm missing you so much. Alright. Talk to you then.
Ah! My friend.
Father! Ghost!
What is the problem?
Ghost! Yes. We saw a ghost! Yes, we saw a ghost seated on the throne.
Ghost on my throne?
Yes.
Ghost of our land. What is going on? Who did I offend? My friend. Are you okay?
Welcome to my house, baby. Oh yeah, Mom! Mom! Oh!
You're welcome.
You're
welcome.
Mom,
How are you?
I'm fine. Mom, meet Nelson, my fiance.
You're welcome, my son.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
I hope we are safe.
Of course you are.
Mom,
Yes, dear.
see, he has been. I bring him to make him known to the family.
Yes, we're about getting married and I'm ready to settle down with her.
Wow, that's very good of you.
Big sis, congratulations.
It's very good.
It's very
Thank
cute.
you.
Yes. Okay. In that case, let's go to the visitors' parlor so that I can invite my husband, the king, to meet with you.
Okay.
Let's go.
All the way.
That's why I invited all of you. I don't know I have wronged.
Yay. This is strange. This is very strange. How can a ghost be moving about in the palace?
A peaceful palace in that matter.
Eh?
I think something needs to be done.
Hey.
You are right. We need to find out what the problem is all about. So what do we do? Because this same ghost is terrifying everyone in this palace.
Your Highness, I think we have to visit the Eye of the Gods. I believe he will give us a solution to the problem.
I think you're right.
I need to go. They need me in my kingdom.
Baby, no, don't go. Don't go. Baby, no. Don't go.
I need water. I need water.
My love. Oh, my love. Where are you? Oh, baby. I still need you. Where are you? Where are you? You have left me. Come back. I want you. Where are you? Baby, I'm here with the water.
No, you don't have to go.
Come back.
Stay with us.
Please.
Stay with us, please.
Where is he? I'm going out here. Oh my God.
My love, where are you?
Come back. Come back. What kind of dream is this? I and my sister feeding a ghost. Was that a ghost? Oh, was it a corpse? Feeding a ghost. Oh no, a corpse. Oh, this is a very bad dream. It's a very bad dream. I'm so scared. I hope nothing bad happens to my family. This is a bad dream. Why am I always having this dream? We're making love to a ghost. A ghost! Hi! Oh God. I hope nothing happens to me.
This is so strange. How can my daughter be making love in a dream? What is happening?
My king, you have to do something. Yes, because this is just so bad. I just pray that nothing should happen to my daughter.
My father, honestly, I've been seeing the same ghost in the dream making love to me.
Making what? Love to you?
Yes. Eh? I never wanted to say it, but now that is happening to my sister and I think there's a problem and something needs to be done.
Hey!
It's okay, my daughter. I know exactly how you feel. Don't be afraid because I will toss.
Yes.
Their evil plans will never
manifest
against this royal family.
It won't work for them. It won't.
Honestly, something is not going on well at all. Like, it is not normal making love in the dream. Not more of making love to a ghost on a mat.
She has a point here. Something is not normal.
It's okay.
It's not normal at all. So we have to do something.
I will have to consult the plan.
Yes.
I believe there is a solution to this.
Hey!
Honestly, Father, something needs to be done.
Angela, I still can't believe that Martin is a ghost. The truth is, they are not just saying he's a ghost, but that he's making love to the princesses in their dreams. I mean, how possible is that? I'm just so scared. Like, everything scares me right now. He's very scared. Eh? I'm scared. This palace is just so scary.
Ebuka, how are you?
I'm fine, Martins. What is this I'm hearing about you?
What do you mean? And what did you hear about me?
I overheard Lola the princess complain to the king that you're now a ghost. That you appear to them in a dream before with a dead man.
Well, I have heard that too. But I have nothing to say. Because I know nothing to say. The fact remains that I'm alive. I'm alive. You can see, I'm alive. I'm not a ghost. This is just a bad time. You know, good time will still come. A little time. Because they were just talking about a mere dream. It was a mere dream.
I overheard the princess telling King to chase you out of his palace. That you are demonic.
What is? Because it is the will of the gods. So be. I'm even tired seeing people calling me ghost.
Trial period. Even if everybody is against you, I, Chinemele, I am not against you. I will always stand by you. Soon, and soon, all distance will be over. Okay?
See, what is this? Why should everyone in this palace see me as a ghost? I don't understand it. If they don't want me to be in this palace again, they should let me know in peace, so I can just go. Not telling people that I'm a ghost. See me.
See, I believe you. All this saga will soon be over. Believe me.
Don't worry.
See, I understand you, but I need to be left alone. Do it for me.
You sure you're fine?
These are urgent and serious issues that are needed to be resolved. I guess he's on his way. He has never disappointed me before, so he should be on his way.
Of course, I believe he will soon be here. So let's just wait a bit.
Eye of the gods, we have been waiting for you. I need an interpretation to all the dreams my lord and princess have been encountering.
Igwe, I see danger. Calamity is about befalling this peaceful royal family. Igwe, there is a problem. The dreams are bad. And I advise you not to go anywhere. Again, do not go anywhere. The drinks are bad. Be warned.
That's what I've been thinking. Because since last week, I've not gotten myself. It's as if something is moving around my stomach. I am so weak here.
I think it's better you visit our family doctor to run some checkup on you. How about that?
You're right. That's the best option. I'll be going there first thing tomorrow morning.
The result the doctor gave to me. He said I am pregnant. I am confused here.
Lolo, how can you be pregnant at this stage in your life?
I am not supposed to be pregnant. I'm above 50 years. I don't know what is happening.
How will my people feel seeing you in pregnancy?
See?
This is not acceptable.
I'm confused.
You are above 50 years. It's an abomination.
Hey.
Something is amiss here.
Yes.
But if it's the will of the gods, so be it. I can't wait to see my baby. I can't wait to have.
I hope I have not eaten poison in the dream. Before it was sex with this same ghost. And now I'm being fed with this same ghost. Hi, Mbakwa.
Eye of the gods, what shall we do now? My two daughters are experiencing the same thing. The same ghost making love to them in their dreams.
May you live long, my good king. I see danger in the royal family.
Please, Eye of the Gods, what can we do to stop all this that is happening?
Do not panic, because I am here with the final solution. Straight your hands towards me, for the rituals begins now. Keep those cowries on your bed. Once it's the ghost will no longer appear or make love to any of you in the dream. But the rituals are not yet over.
So, my lovely family, my queen.
Yes, my king.
I am set to attend the business summit. Please take care of the house, especially my two kids. Okay? And then my unborn children.
My king, are they not the ones that are supposed to take care of me?
Don't worry. We'll take care of you as usual.
Daddy, I will miss you so much.
I am missing you already. But don't worry, I shall go back soon.
Yes, we know.
I think we are ready for the business. I am loving what I'm seeing here. As from today, I command you never to call your family again. You will totally forget about your family.
Just in a few minutes' time, we'll be heading to the hotel. We are going to stay on there for them.
I thought they were already at the hotel.
Not at all. Their flight is for tomorrow morning. And once they arrive, off we go for business.
Okay. Sounds good. And your family will never die your number again. Yes, come in. Yes, I did. Come and sit close to me so we can talk.
I'm sorry, my king, I can't. I'm not permitted to sit on your bed.
I said, come and sit next to me. I am the king. I own this kingdom. Come and sit next to me. Now. Listen, whatever happens between us now is a secret. No one outside should know this. Did I make myself clear?
Yes, Your Highness.
My king, you need fresh blood like us, so you can be fresh every time.
Yes.
My king.
Shut up! Shut up!
I can see that you don't have fear. Let me even ask you.
You have the effrontery to wine and dine with my husband on the throne to the extent of wearing his own crown. Huh? Do you know the implications of what you've done? This is an abomination. And your 2 months' salary is at stake. There will be no salary for you. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! You all will have me to contend with. I will so deal with you to the extent that you will have that respect for me. You don't have respect for me on my own roof. You have the guts to dance with my husband, the king of this kingdom. You people are romancing my own husband in my roof. In this palace.
My prince, you have me to contend. My queen,
please.
I'm very sorry.
I'm finished.
What are we going to do now?
Shut up.
Who is the court? It was not the exam that asked us to come. After all, we didn't do it.
Shut up, I beg.
Mother, what is all this? Why are you this calm and moody? Nell, please tell us what the problem is. Please.
Mother, what is the problem? For 2 days now, you've not eaten anything. Even Father is not ready to tell us anything. Mother, remember we are your daughters. Please, you have to talk to us. Don't forget,
You promised us that you will always tell us everything. We are your daughters. You can keep quiet now, Mother. Please talk to us.
Please, Mother. Talk to us. What is bothering you?
I want to be left alone. Let me think.
No, Mother! No! You have been in this for so long. I think I know what to do now.
Iwadinaka, why are you doing this? Why have you decided to defile our matrimonial bed? Why did you stoop so low to sleeping with a man that works in this palace?
I am sorry, my queen. Please forgive me. I don't know what happened. You know I have never done such before. Please forgive me.
Forgive, you say? How is it possible? Huh? What is it that I don't do for you? Tell me. You are such a wicked man.
I am sorry, my queen. Please, let no ear hear this. And you know this is against our tradition. Please forgive me.
So you know that this is against our tradition and you went ahead and do it? Huh?
That's why I said I don't know what happened. Please, forgive me.
It's okay, I will forgive you. But on one condition.
Which is?
Angela must leave this palace. Now. That is the only thing that can make me let go of all this mess.
But why, my queen? She came from a very poor family, and the only way she supports her family is from the little cash we pay her here.
I don't care. Angela must leave this palace now. Agreed?
Your Majesty, please, I'm sorry. I didn't know what happened. Shut up!
I don't need your apologies. All I want is for you to leave this palace now. Leave! Yes, Ebuka. I do not want to set my eyes on this shameless maid. Take her out of this palace now. Take her out of
Please. Stop that, Ebuka. She is going nowhere. Let her be.
Why, King Odinaka?
I said she is going nowhere. I am the king here. She must be forgiven for whatever crime she might have committed.
Ebuka.
Listen, and let this be the last time you refer me by my name. I will not have it lightly with you.
Ebuka, take her out of the palace.
I said she's going nowhere, Ebuka. If you dare put your hands on her again, you will lose your job this minute.
Ebuka, I will make you lose your job if you don't get her out of this palace. Get
Ebuka, let her be! Go away from here, Ebuka! Let her be. Go back to your teacher.
Ebuka!
I have spoken. Since when did you get the power to ask me questions without greeting me Abinishi? As the king of this kingdom, have you lost your sense of decorum?
Igwe. Father, just that for days now, Mother has not eaten anything in this house. She's been very angry and she's refused to tell us what the problem is. That's why we came to ask you. Father, please.
I did nothing wrong to your mother. I have even tried asking her what is the problem, but she refused saying anything. I believe it's better you go back and ask her again. Maybe she can open up to both of you. As for me, I have done nothing wrong to her. Can I get some rest?
Father, she is in pain. Tell us, you can help us now, please.
Forgive my actions. You know I love you so much. I could have left the palace, but I couldn't bear the pains. I mean the emotional pains. I can't bear it. Please, my king, do not do this to me again. Don't make me look worthless to these maids. I've forgiven you, my king. And I've forgiven her as well. She will continue to walk in the ways, as I promised.
Thank you, my friend. It's okay. You know I love you so much too. I think I can go and eat now.
Of course. It's good.
Mother, this is beyond our powers. This is pure wickedness. How can a father be sleeping with two of his daughters? I will advise and will open up. Let us tell the Anyanwu about this before the gods punish us. I am not part of this wicked act. I am not. Hey!
Mother, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry, Mother. I tried my best to resist him, but he overpowered me. I never did that intentionally. Mother, Father is evil, and the gods must punish him for this wicked act. So, hey! Why have you decided to bring shame to me in this palace? God save our Lord, I'm asking you! What did I do wrong? Tell me! I've been in pain all this while. I've caught my husband sleeping with all the maidens in this palace. I've been dying emotionally. Now he has committed an abomination again by sleeping with his own biological daughters. What am I supposed to do? Tell me! What am I supposed to do now? Tell me! What will I do? Hey!
Mother, I will advise that we open up to Anyanwu so that the gods will not punish us for what we're not in support of. Please, Mother, let's just report to him, please.
Mommy! Mother, I don't want to be vanished. I don't want to be vanished. Hey! Hey! Hey!
It's okay.
Mother, you see I'm so ashamed of myself. And my father's kid. Oh my God, I'm so ashamed of myself.
It's okay. It's okay.
My daughter in whom I'm well pleased, my inestimable jewel of the night. Listen, don't let this dream bother you.
Father, it does bother me. How can a father be making love to his own daughter in the dream? This is not normal.
I know it's not normal. And at the same time, I know it's only a dream. I am a responsible father. Feel free. Whatever you want, I will make sure I provide it for you. Okay?
It's okay, Father.
It's okay. It's okay. Can you see the shame you're bringing to this lovely family? It is a taboo. It is not heard of and against our tradition for the princess to get pregnant without a husband. Everyone knows that the penalty for this abominable act is banishment. Who is responsible?
No one else apart from my fiancé Nelson. Father, please forgive me. I don't know what happened. Father, please, I don't want to be banished.
It's okay, big sis. I believe Father here will give us a good suggestion on how to handle the situation before the news goes viral. Just take it easy, okay?
I do not know what to do here. I'm speechless. I guess I will have to invite Anyanwu to discuss the issue. Maybe he can come up with a better solution or suggestion.
No, my king. That's not the best idea. I suggest Urenna here should first talk to her fiancé. She said Nelson is responsible. So let her first of all talk to Nelson so that they can fast forward the marriage proposal before her stomach runs out. I don't want to lose my daughter. Please.
There is sense in what you just said. In that case, I will have to invite him to come and do the meeting very fast.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you.
Don't do this to me. I beg of you. Don't bring shame to me and my family. Please, take your responsibilities.
What stupid responsibility? What stupid responsibility? Look, Urenna, I am so disappointed in you. Okay? I am so disappointed in you. You failed me. Like I told your father inside there, I am not responsible for any pregnancy.
Baby, please. Don't do this to me.
As I'm talking to you right now, I feel like strangling you with my bare hands. Take your filthy hands off me.
Please.
Urenna, take your filthy hands off me. And I tell you in the name of whatever thing you hold there, do not ever call my line again. Don't ever do it.
No.
Don't call my line again.
No,
take
baby.
Your hands off me because it is over between us. Take your hands off me, Urenna.
Ah! Baby, please. Please. What have I done to myself? Get out of here!
Why have you decided to bring shame to this family, knowing the penalty of what you have done?
I'm sorry, Mother. Nelson is responsible. I never knew he could be this mean and heartless to deny this pregnancy.
And what authority does he have to deny this pregnancy when it's fully obvious that he was responsible for it? Does he really know whose daughter you are?
I'm very sorry, Dad. I never intend to bring such shame to this family.
This is unbelievable. How can a man of his status deny his own blood? Your Highness, please, what can we do to stop this humiliation?
Nelson, I swear by the gods, I will devour you like the lion does to the antelope. If you ever cross my path, I will summon him right away.
Yes. So this is how I am going to lose my daughter. This is unbelievable. Gods of our land, what did I do wrong? I've been faithful to the gods. Why letting people treat me and my family like this? Why?
Mother, I don't want to die. And I don't want to be banished because of my pregnancy.
Honestly, I don't know what to do right now. This is beyond my control. Hey, gods of our ancestors, please do not allow this calamity befall me and my family. Save us from this shame. Please.
Mother, we have to do something. Please. Let's do something before it's too late.
It's late already.
No, Mother.
Yes, it's late. The only man that can save us from this stress right now is Nelson.
Nelson?
I think it's high time we call Nelson to order.
Yes, Mother.
Oh. It's the only one that will rescue this situation.
Shut up!
Gods of our land, come to our rescue. Gods of our land, come to our rescue. Problems everywhere, we don't know what to do. Igwo dinaka, wana yifeneme. Your Highness, tell us what is going on. Your Highness, tell us what is going on. I can't believe it. This kind of thing is happening. Gods of our land, gods of our land. Where will I run to? Who will I call? Your Highness, please tell us the truth. Your Highness, please tell us the truth. Igwo dinaka, go on enemy. Makono no no so, palace is on fire. We need no kwanosa, palace is on fire. Everybody.
Ever since then, I won't be getting myself. I think I'm pregnant.
Same here. I'm pregnant for the king. I can't open up to him. I'm finished.
Please, it's better we be calm. Because if nobody hears of this, we're in trouble. And we are likely to lose our jobs.
You have a point there. But don't you think that it's good for us to tell the king? He may take us in as his wives. I think so.
Please, I'm not part of it. My life is more important to me. Please, I'm not part of it. I'm not.
Anything I ask you to do, I will punish you and get you fired. Now.
It's not what it is. It's not what it is. Let me explain.
Explain what? That you are sleeping with my guy on my matrimonial bed. So this is who you are. You have been defiling my bed all this while.
Of our land, come to our rescue. Gods of
King, please, I'm sorry for what happened. Honestly, I don't know how it happened. Please pardon me.
Ebuka, it's okay. I know it's not your fault. And I want to assure you that you will not lose your job. You will remain here in the palace and continue to work for me. Okay? I have forgiven you. You can go now.
Thank you.
But make this a secret. No one outside should hear or know about what happened in this palace.
It's okay, my king. No one. Nobody.
Nothing has ever happened between you, my daughter, and Lolo.
Nothing at all, Your Highness.
You can go now.
Of our land, come to our rescue. Gods of our land, come to our rescue. Problems everywhere, we don't know what to do. Igwo dinaka, wana yifeneme. Your Highness, tell us what is going on. Your Highness, tell us what is going on. I can't believe.
Ebuka, hope all is well. This one you are here alone, lost in thought.
I'm fine, I just want to be left alone.
You are not fine at all. It is showing in your face that something is bothering you. You never can tell. I might be of help. And I know when you are sad and when you are happy. And remember, we have been friends in this palace. We share our secrets together. Please, talk to me.
You have to understand you very well. I know we're friends and we're very close. We've been sharing our secrets together and I've not really anything from you. So what makes you think I'll be hiding something from you now? Like I said, I'm fine.
You are not fine. Your countenance shows it all.
Alright, fine. It's just a mood swing. I just want to be honest with you.
Are you serious? It's fine then.
No, I can't bear this anymore. How can I be sleeping with my guard and still allow him remain in this palace? What am I doing to myself?
Look at how all of you have brought the name of this royal family to disrepute. I know we all made mistakes in the past and learned from our mistakes. If people were to hear all that transpired in this royal family, I believe all of us will be guilty of this very offense. But at this juncture, I think it's very pertinent that we forgive and forget and move on with our life. I, as the king, can easily deny this, but none of you here can try it. Let's start a new beginning. Let's turn a new page.
It's okay, my king. I promise it will never happen again.
It's okay, mother. I'm very sorry for what happened. It will not happen again. Please, Father, forgive us.
Same goes to me, Mother. I'm sorry for misbehaving at the first place. Please forgive me. Forgive me as I've forgiven every other person. Let love lead again in this lovely family. Daddy, please, I'm sorry. Forgive me.
It's okay. I have forgiven all of you. Like I said, let's start with you. I love you all.
Thank you, my
Baby girl. I'm a little white. Come here. Cheese.
I think this calls for celebration.
Oh!
So, where is the place? Or do we have to trace? Okay, I don't have a case. I'll call the police.
Gods of our land, come to our rescue. Gods of our land.
My friend.
Yes, my king.
I understand. But we can't sack him just like that. Besides, remember, we have all forgiven ourselves. So let's forgive him as well. The mistakes have been made, and we have all learned our lessons and taken precaution. So feel free with him. Feel free with him. Let him be.
Well, if you said so. No problem. No problem.
So, what are you saying? I don't understand what you're saying. What do you mean that I'm responsible for your pregnancy? See, you better go back to that hospital or lab or wherever you're coming from and check very well to know who is responsible for that pregnancy and not me.
What are you even talking about?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah?
I can do anything.
Really?
I love you, Mama. I promise I will never break you.
And what are the things you can do for me?
Okay, number one.
Mm-hmm.
I can die for you.
2?
Number 2.
Mm-hmm.
I will do anything you want me to do for you.
I want you to mention it. I can't wait.
Okay. I'll be with you forever.
For you? Oh, come here. Oh my goodness, I love you too. I love you more.
Tell me, what would you do for me?
Oh, are you asking that question?
Of course.
I can't believe you just asked.
Maybe I should feel like knowing.
Whatever you want.
For example?
For example, you are my king.
Mm-hmm.
You're my everything. My dream come true. Because you're saying, you didn't say I'm your dream come true.
No, you're my everything. I just say that, so it's included.
Yeah, baby.
See, you know I'm so happy being with you always.
Okay.
And I would like us to be together forever. Alright.
Really, Mike, you're responsible for this pregnancy, okay? What are you even trying to tell me?
I don't want us to have this issue discussed again. I am not responsible for your pregnancy. Period!
Excuse me. Were you not planning to get married to me? When you were raising my legs up anyhow you wanted, entering and coming out anyhow you want, what were you expecting? How can you deny me now?
See, when we used to make love and stuff like that, I know fully well that I never did anything bad to you, like probably trying to put inside of you or something. I didn't do that. I know very well that I'm very careful. And besides, even though I did that, why would you take your pee? You know what I mean? Your drugs. Why did you take it?
I say, why didn't you tell me that you were a player? Oh, you were playing on me all this while. When you promised to marry me, you were not real. Is that why you...
I was not playing with you for real. But what I'm saying is that I am not responsible for your pregnancy. Go and know who is responsible for that.
Don't say that to me!
I'm telling you, I'm not responsible for your pregnancy. I'm not.
Oh, your baby is now my baby. It's now a bastard. You're now... Okay, calm down. Have you forgotten I'm a princess? And the tradition says that if a princess gets pregnant without a husband, she's going to be banished from the kingdom.
Fuck the tradition! I know nothing about your tradition, and it's none of my business whatever you say about your tradition. I know what I'm saying.
Is that what you're saying to me right now? Have you forgotten that my father is a king? And do you know what he's going to do to you if he hears the news?
If your father calls me now and asks me if I'm responsible, and I will tell your father, no, I am not responsible. Period.
You're not man enough.
I am not enough. I am. But I'm not responsible. How would I take care of a baby? I know that I am not the father. What are you saying, Nathan? Please go back and check very well.
You don't have to deny me.
I'm not denying you.
You're the only man that is sleeping with me. And you're the only man that promised me marriage. I don't have the understanding of
how you think of it. See, how am I sure I'm the only one who is sleeping with you? You need to go and check who is responsible for that pregnancy and not me. Seriously.
Are you... Michael, are you accusing me of cheating on you?
See, police say it's not what you think, but you should know better, okay? You should.
This kind of thing is happening. Gods of our land, gods of our land. Where will I run to? Who will I call? Your Highness.
Comfort, what is wrong with you? How do you mean, mother?
I am your mother. I know when something is bothering my daughter. Now tell me the truth. Are you pregnant?
Yes, mother. I am pregnant.
Huh?
But the person responsible has denied it.
What? Denied again? You mean you are pregnant like your elder sister? And both of you are being denied? Hey.
Are you stupid to say that my father got you all pregnant?
Yes, my princess.
Shut up! Are you all insane? What kind of insult is this?
We have shared my presence, but your father is responsible.
Shut up! Stand up! Why are you there? Stupid fools!
Father got them.
They are saying no.
What?
How can all the maidens be pregnant for the king? I really have to do something about this. I have to do something because I can't stand this shame. I can't. I have to terminate this pregnancy. I have to terminate it. I have to.
Since I'm pregnant for the king, he deflowered me. He raped me. Even as I continued to beg, he didn't listen to my plea.
So you mean you are pregnant for the king?
Yes. What shall we do?
I have a plan.
You do?
Hi. So all these things have been happening in the palace, and nobody cares to let me know. Eh?
No, I am so sorry. I am very, very sorry. We never expected this. Yes. Even as I'm talking to you right now, 8 maidens are pregnant in the palace. And the king, my husband, is responsible.
So, our king can do all these abominable things. Why he knows the consequences? Let me tell you.
No, please. Don't go yet. Okay? Let it not be as if I came to report him to you. You can come tomorrow or next. Because, you know, now.
Hi. Your Highness, tell us what is going on. Your Highness, tell us what is going on. I can't believe it. This kind of thing is happening. Gods of our land, gods of our land. Where will I run to? Who will I call? Your Highness, please tell us the truth. Your Highness, please tell us the truth. Igwotinaka, go on here, Makono no no so.
Now that we have taken the different pills, what next?
Let's wait. Okay. Let's just wait because I am very sure to come into you. Let's wait. Listen, let this be a secret between you and I. Because if the queen or any of the princesses happens to hear about this, see, they are dead. They will kill us. And you know that what we did is also important in this kingdom. So it has to be a secret. Because I don't want my future to be that bad. So please, let this be a secret.
Don't worry. Nobody will hear about it. okay? At least our future is not secure.
First of all, we thank you for the report you have made to us. But for the meantime, we want you to give us some time to talk to the king. I mean, to excuse us. Eh?
It's okay. It's
okay. Your Highness, as we may have to cut the good job, I still can't believe that you could do all those things, which you know that it is abomination. Hello. Eh?
Oh no, I can't even figure out what I did. I didn't impregnate any maiden in this palace, nor did I sleep with my daughters.
Your Highness, are you telling us that Lolo was lying? Because according to her, she said she saw you with her own eyes. Yet, you said you did no such thing.
This is a very serious matter. Very serious matter. Who do we then believe? Igwe said he didn't do it. Lolo said she caught him doing it. Even confiding with the maidens that saw them. Who do we then believe?
Oh no. To cut the matter short, I suggest Your Highness swear by the gods.
Oh yes. I think you're correct. You have to avert the wrath of the gods. Yes.
Fine. If that is what you want, I am ready to swear to any oath. And if after the swearing, nothing happens to me, I will fire all the maidens in this palace. And my wife will be ostracized from this community. This meeting is over.
So, once Senator King comes, we'll do the necessary things so I can run and go see my family. I have missed them a lot.
Sure, we will soon be here. The white men have already signed the documents. So Senator K will pick it to them, to the company first thing in the morning tomorrow, once you leave. I can see you've already missed your family.
Of course I've missed them a lot.
Sure, you'll soon be with them.
Your Highness, tell us what is going on. Your Highness, tell us what is going on. I can't believe it. This kind of thing is happening. Gods of our land, gods of our land. Where will I run to? Who will I call? Your Highness, please tell us the truth. Your Highness, please tell us the truth. Igwotinaka, go on again. Makono no no so, palace is on fire. Bini no kwanoso, palace is on
Where's the plane? What is it? Where's the plane?
I sense something strange. There is danger.
Danger? That's what it's too much. I don't understand.
What is happening?
You don't understand.
Where did you go?
I went to ease myself.
Your Highness, where did you pass from? This Demo just left seconds ago.
Where is he?
He's gone.
I am ready to swear. I know he came here for me to swear. He must be invited once again, so I can swear to whatever it is and prove my innocence.
Igwe, I suggest you check yourself very, very well. You know we are dealing with Ogugu. And Ogugu is a very powerful deity. It's that when he moves, nobody stops him. So why not check yourself, please?
Oh no, I have said it many times. I am not guilty. Yes, I am not. I am ready to swear to whatever it is. Go and bring them some more. I am ready to swear. I'm not afraid.
Grace, I am worried. I am worried because it's been 4 days, 4 whole days. We have no sign of these pills working.
Angela, to tell you the truth, I am worried. But are you sure those drugs are the exact same pills for abortion?
Yes. Yes, they are. And not just any other drugs, but the most powerful one at that.
Since you claim they are the most powerful drugs, why then are they not working?
I don't know. Grace, honestly, I don't know. I don't know. Let's just go back to our duty post before someone finds us.
Our king appeared, disappearing, and appearing. Is he a magician?
I am still wondering whether our king is that way. I'm still thinking whether he disappeared or we were dreaming. No, I mean, I am not long. Look, I am not afraid of
I'm afraid of him. Eh? Look, something is fishy in that palace. Something is fishy.
Yes.
Hey! Yes. How can a king be appearing, disappearing, appearing, disappearing? The whole king of this kingdom. Let me go to my house and rest my head.
This is strange.
Hey! Eh?
Your Highness, I'm sorry, I can't do it.
Then consider yourself fired. Because I cannot condone anyone who is not obedient to me. Now, for the last time, let me ask you. Are you ready to make love to me or not?
Over my dead body, will I sleep with married men? I can't even open my body for them. It's a curse. I can't do it.
Do you realize that you are speaking to the king of this great kingdom? Now, lay your body on that bed, else you are fired.
I'd rather go back home to my poor family and be eating candle with them. I have to be here, sleeping with an old man. I'm a married man for that matter. Oh, you think I'm a fool that will allow you to sleep with me and get me pregnant the same way you impregnate all the maiden? I can't do such. Never.
How dare you challenge me? How dare you? And render insults on me. How dare you?
I'm not challenging you, my king, but I've said my mind, and that's fine now. Excuse me.
What guts? What courage?
Your Highness, tell us what is going on. Your Highness, tell us what is going on. I can't believe it. This kind of thing is happening. God suffer.
I want you to check yourself very well before we proceed. Because if you are guilty and swear this, it will not take 10 minutes for you to die. My king, please check yourself again.
Your Highness, please.
Every time.
My king.
Don't do this. Do not swear, because if you do, you will die. Please, I don't want to be a widow. Please.
Woman, take your hands off me now. Allow me to swear. I said, take your hands off me. Else. Eye of the gods. Like I've already told you, I am not guilty as accused. Go ahead and proceed.
Anyanwu eze enu bianu. Ndị nọ n'ikuku bianu. Ala bụ mmadụ buru ma bianu. Ichie ukwu ichie nta bianu. Ọkwa ka ide eji awana. Egwu ozi awazi. Omenkome anya na abụja ahụrịrị ya. Ome agọ ya tọkwa na ọkwọ. O mere onye na-eme ya burukwu ụtụrụ anya. O metere ya buru. Kpọọ m isi agbụrụ okeke, kpọọ m isi agbụrụ okeke. Agwa gị isi agbụrụ okeke, ọ ya adịghị ere ọ dị okeke. Take this and repeat after me.
Hey.
I, King Odinaka Ezigbo.
I, King Odinaka Ezigbo.
I hereby swear that I am not guilty of this allegation.
I hereby swear that I am not guilty of this allegation.
That if I have ever slept with any of my daughters.
That if I have ever slept with any of my daughters.
Or have anything to do with my maiden.
Or have anything to do with my maiden.
Let me not see tomorrow.
Let me not see tomorrow.
If I have ever slept with anyone apart from my wife.
if I have ever slept with anyone apart from my wife.
Let me die disgracefully.
Let me die disgracefully.
I've lost my husband. Oh no.
Yes, all right.
Hey!
Stop crying. Your husband is strong.
Eh?
You both enough undergone this oath taking. It is a process is innocence.
Oh.
Nothing will happen to you. Nothing will happen to you. Nothing will happen to you.
Honey, are you okay?
I've told you to allow me to sleep. I am okay. You think I will die? But the gods have already vindicated me. I told you I am innocent. Please let me get some sleep.
It's okay, you can go back to sleep. Does it mean that Ogugu deity is not powerful again or what? Or does it mean they have forgiven him? I'm just confused here. Or am I dreaming?
Yes. Since the oath taken by the Igwe, it seems nothing has happened to him. He's still very sound and healthy. I don't know what to make out of this. Mazunde, I am beginning to sense some conspiracy. Yes. By the wife against our king. Because if actually Igwe is as guilty as charged, I now would have been dead. Exactly. He would have been dead. Dead. So listen to me. Your point. I now believe and trust our king. He is innocent. Our king is such a good king. But how can his wife frame that against him? It's very bad. A woman you marry frames such thing up against you, that she saw the king with her two eyes open. Yes, sir. It's when she claimed that she saw our king, caught our king red-handed. Red-handed. No, I'm really confused. I don't know. What kind of wickedness is this? Let us go, let us go.
Angela. be so wicked to us?
Listen, I understand your pains, but we can't continue like this. We can't.
King Odinaka is very dangerous. He is a demon. The gods will surely punish him for his wicked act. How can a respected king threaten his own maiden that if they doesn't sleep with him, he will sack them or still deduct their salary? He almost stabbed me to death because I refused to sleep with him. By now I would have been a dead person. Or I'd still be sad. The king will not go scot-free.
Sure, he will never go unpunished. I mean, King Odinaka is using his authority as a king to commit so many atrocities in this kingdom. But one thing I strongly believe is that karma is real. Karma is real. And he will surely meet his end. Because he will die a disgraceful death. He will.
How can a respected king of this kingdom drape his own daughters, forcing them to make love with him? Just take a good look at me. As small as I am, a virgin. He forced himself on me and deflowered me. I just feel like killing myself. Or rather run away from this palace.
Hey, listen. It hasn't gotten to that. It hasn't. Okay, we can't continue like this anymore. Please.
The king asked two of you to come to his bedroom and see him now.
It's not what I'm thinking.
Now, for the last time, I want both of you to take off your clothes.
Over my dead body. I can never do such again.
You are such a heartless thing. After impregnating us, even as young as I am, you took my virginity away from me. You still want to have us again. You are not even ashamed of yourself.
Now, for the last time, I, Odinaka, the legitimate king of this kingdom, is asking you to undress yourself, else you will lose your job.
Lose our job? We are ready to leave this place. We no longer want to stay here. But one thing I assure you is that one day, Kama will cut up with you.
How dare both of you insult me? How dare both of you challenge me? Do you realize who I am?
We don't care who you are. Yes. Okay, because you have lost the respect we had for you.
God!
Yes, Your Majesty.
Get me the menu.
Yes, Your Majesty.
As you all know, the punishment for what my daughters and the maiden have done is banishment. There's nothing I can do to stop it.
Please, Father, you cannot do this to us, please. Father, please, don't banish us. Please.
I can't do anything about it. I cannot go against the will of the gods.
My king, you can't allow us to lose our daughters. Eh? We will figure out something.
Who are you? I should be the one asking you who you are and what you are doing here.
You are mad.
you are sitting on my throne and wearing my look. Who are you and what are you doing here? What do you want?
What is all this? What is all this? I am not dreaming. It's not a dream.
Who are you two and what do you want?
Please, someone should just wake me up from this dream. What is happening?
I am asking you for the last time. Who are you and what do you want? What do you want? Tell people what you What is going on?
I just traveled for a business summit. And all you could do is let my daughters misbehave to the extent of being pregnant.
My king, I am confused here. A lot has been happening here in the palace. Right now, I don't even know what to say. We are doomed in this kingdom.
Woman, what is happening in this palace? I am seeing a lot of changes. And who is this my look-alike that was sitting on my throne? I left this palace. All you could do is bring in my look-alike to take over my throne. Why?
No, I've never brought anyone in this palace. Talk more of bringing your look-alike. My king, a lot has been happening in this palace. But you are the one ruling us all this while. Hey.
Are you telling me that I am two in this kingdom? That you have two ordinary in this kingdom? Even my elders could not reason for once. This is unbelievable.
Yes, our two daughters are pregnant. But their fiancés are responsible for the pregnancies, but they denied. I don't even know what to say. They denied. But my king, let me ask you, are you not the one ruling us all this while?
How can they deny it? Huh? This is a serious problem. Huh? It's as if I'm dreaming. I still can't figure out what is happening. What is going on here?
I don't know. Are you not the one ruling us all this while? Huh? I'm just asking. Hey.
This is what I have been avoiding. Look at the shame we brought to ourselves. A virgin, now a deflowered girl. I just feel like killing myself. I wish to end all this misery.
Same here. I feel like dying. I feel like ending it all. Can we destroy our future with our own eggs? My poor mother.
Wait. I can't believe that 8 maidens are pregnant for one king before you. It's unbelievable. Even you, as small as you are. How did this happen? Is this a dream or a reality? What do we tell our parents? What will our parents say?
But what do we do now? Should the king marry with us? Because me, I'm confused here.
Don't even go there. The queen will burn us alive. Because what we have committed is against the tradition and humanity of this land.
I'm speechless. I don't know what to say.
My God will punish King Godinaka. My God will punish King Godinaka for this. He will surely die a disgraceful death. He will die a disgraceful death.
This is very bad. How can we all be so cheap this way? Take a good look at our conditions. I just pray the gods will have mercy on us and give us a second chance to live.
I was only here to work. And this is all I want. All I tell my parents. We couldn't even close our legs. Yeah? We couldn't close our legs.
I just can't lose my daughters to this cause.
No. Yeah, so we can't just banish your daughters and make them without first of all carrying out a proper investigation into this matter. Even as I'm talking to you now, no case has been established against any of them. Talk more of what action to take.
Oh no, you are right. But let us not rush into a conclusion. We need to find out the cause of the problem before we talk about banishment. Igwe, you know the implication that after the investigation and your daughters were found to be pregnant outside wedlock, you will be banished from this kingdom.
And the egg method that were impregnated by the local the both will be banished as well. So let's straight to the cause now. Let's get to the root of this problem before taking any decision.
My elders, you have all spoken well. I am the king of this great kingdom, and I know our tradition. May the gods forbid if at the end all these are true. I know the penalty is banishment, but will you all allow me to lose my daughters? Please, my elders, I need your help. This challenge is getting to my neck. Please, help me.
Your Highness, Your Highness, I know how you feel. And to say the truth, I am totally confused. But I'm assuring you that we, as your elders, will not leave any stone unturned. We are going to drive to get to the root of this matter.
I need an interpretation to all the dreams my lord and princess have been encountering.
Igwe, I see danger. Calamity is about befalling this peaceful royal family. Igwe, there is a problem. The dreams are bad. And I advise you not to go anywhere. Again, do not go anywhere. The dreams are bad.
I wish I never traveled for the business summit. I wish I was here. All this wouldn't have happened.
It's okay, my king. We will try our best to see to the end of the challenge. But my king, who was this man that was telling you to confess and tell us what you did to him? Is this same man that will rule your look-alike and rule us for months?
If I tell you that I know what you are talking about, then I'm a blatant liar.
I am confused here. Oh. Oh.
Angela, I understand how you're feeling with your unauthorized condition. But I don't want you to panic. I am going to take care of you and your unborn babies. And I want you all to know that I am a good king. Your welfare is my concern.
But Your Majesty, what are we going to tell our parents? And who will be the father of our children? Or should we tell our parents that you are responsible for the pregnancy?
That will be a question for the gods.
The king said I should tell all of you that you shouldn't worry about your conditions. That he's going to take care of the pregnancy and better still multiply our salaries. But one thing is, he said, I asked him a question. I said, who will be the father of our children? And he said that answer is for the gods. For the gods? So you are going to give birth to bastards or what?
Forget about the fatherhood, eh? Once he will take care of us. We don't have any problem. We don't have problem.
Even possible.
Look at this one. Cockroach. What's so many here, bro, okay?
Shut up!
Are you not the messenger here?
You should be thinking about your condition. You should be thinking about yourself. I'm not looking at you.
Yes, you're not in any condition. I can see. Talk too much. Who is you?
What have I done to myself? What kind of shame is this? What kind of shame is this? What kind of disgrace to the whole royal family? What kind of disgrace? What will the people say? How can I be denied like this? How can I be rejected like this? How can I deny me? How can you say he's not responsible for this pregnancy? What have I done to deserve it?
Does it mean this banishment will really come through? This is serious. My 8th maiden, none of them have given birth. My 2 daughters, the same thing. What is really going on? What is happening? Things are not normal at all. I think it's better I invite a doctor friend of mine who practices profession in the US. I was told he came back to Nigeria. Yes. Since our family doctor could not come up with anything positive, complaining and saying that there are no baby in your wombs, it is strange. So let him come and examine all of you so that we can differentiate from his own examination. Yes. This is so strange. I have never witnessed a situation like this in my entire life. That a woman is pregnant and there is no baby in her womb. I wish I never traveled. And I pray the gods of this land will vindicate and see me through this ugly situation.
Your Highness, you're right. It's better you invite him over to know what is actually wrong. I strongly believe that we will get out of this ugly situation. And the gods of our land will never allow us down. Yes.
I'm tired. I don't understand what is happening anymore. I'm tired of this pregnancy. This is 9 months now, no sign of delivery, no sign of labor. Because of our land, what have I gotten myself into?
I'm afraid here,
But because this to ourselves, we stood so low by letting the king impregnate us. And now he's denying me that he's not the one, but he's good alive.
This is the first time I'm seeing this kind of things. It's not normal. It's an abomination. I just pray we don't all die through this pregnancy. We're not here to blame anyone, and nobody will die. We have learned our lessons the hard way, and I believe God will see us through all this.
I really feel for you all. But I pray that God see you all through. I could have been in this same mess with you people, but I thank the gods for giving me the strength to resist the king from sleeping with me then. I'm so sorry for what happened. I'm so sorry. It's wrong. You are finished eating it.
Thank you. Strong Chioma. An innocent girl. She's innocent now. She gets strength. You don't have to bring. So she came to mock us again.
Tell them the truth what you have done. You will have no rest until you tell them the truth.
Is it not more than 9 months? 9 months. This maid and the princess have been pregnant and are not delivering. I don't think this pregnancy is normal. Huh?
Oh no. I feel so right. What I do observe is that the Igwe is trying to outsmart us. It looks like it's not the Igwe that have been ruling us. See where he plays with us. These things is very abnormal.
My fellow elders, the truth here is that we don't know who to believe. We don't know who to believe now. I wanted to ask this question. If Igwe has a twin brother that looks exactly like him, since he said he wasn't the one, but the major problem now is this pregnancy in the palace that have refused giving birth. Why I'm saying this is because any land that witness such land knows that it is not in good time with the gods. It is a calamity. I'm just praying that the gods will not kill us all one day. That's my prayer.
No, the gods cannot do that.
One thing I know is that there must be something somewhere so terrible wrong, which we do not know about. Over a year now. The kingdom has been in shambles. Very serious crisis rocking everywhere, especially from the palace. From that palace.
I will likely suggest we are the elders of this kingdom. We cannot wait for people from other kingdom to come and help us solve our problem. Here, let us make useful suggestions from both right, left, and center. Amongst all the suggestions, we might find one useful to solve our problems. Let us do this for this matter.
What is your suggestion?
Gods of our land, come to our rescue. Gods of
Your Highness, from all observation, that's the results. I've been in medical worked as a medical practitioner for 50 years in the US. I have never seen such situations.
This is unbelievable. How can you say that the result says they are not pregnant? That they have no baby in their wombs. Meanwhile, they are heavily pregnant. Then what am I seeing? Doctor, don't tell me I'm having a mental aberration. Or are you telling me that their big belly is for camouflage?
Your Highness, I did not say so. From all observations, I still remain to say the truth. Your Highness, the truth still remains that there is nothing in their wombs.
To the maiden, please excuse us. This is very serious. Who is doing this to me? What do I do now? Who is bringing this shame to the royal family? Somebody need to explain to me what is happening. Doc, I need some explanations. My elders, as you can see, I am not happy. I am very angry. It's been 10 months now. My wife, my 2 daughters, and the 8 maiden are yet to see any sign of labor. Meanwhile, they are heavily pregnant. Somebody tell me, what could be the problem?
Hey! This is a bad omen, Your Highness. Things are not well, things are not okay.
So, what do we do to make things better?
My king, if I may suggest, I would advise you to take them to the hospital for medical checkups and the mental, so that they will take lab to determine what exactly is the problem. Because there are certain infections, which is chronic infections that can cause the womb not to manifest the labor. And that kind of infection is so infection allergy. Get allergy.
Oh no, infection. For all of them. What type of infection could that be? For my wife, my 2 daughters, and the 8 maiden. You call it infection?
I'm not so certain.
Oh no, let's be wise here. Let's be civil here. I need some suggestion and solution to my problem.
What do you expect me to say? Let's go for the lab. Let's try the lab.
Oh no, we have done all of this. We have carried out all these tests you mentioned. I even went further to consult my friend, a medical doctor that is based in the US. He carried out several tests himself, only to come back to me and inform me that of all the women pregnant, none of them have any baby in their womb. From my wife to the maiden. No. So somebody tell me, I am worried. This is mysterious. What is happening, Onowu?
Huh? My king, this is serious. We can't keep calm and allow this calamity befall us all. We have to drastically deal with this ugly situation.
How?
Why I'm saying this is because Tito, Abachi and Kito Oga Karibi.
What is that? I go keep you. Okaribi.
You're such a good boy. Not like so much. Your prayers will reach you. Unlike the other lady in this palace.
I don't understand. This one you're praising me like it's over, I'm safe.
Come on, you're safe, huh? You're very, very different. Have you asked yourself why you're the only one who's not pregnant yet?
It's not funny at all. How can they be so cheap to let the king sleep with them to the extent of them all being pregnant? It's very bad. And I wonder what they will tell their parents. And the worst part of it is that their pregnancy is overdue and no sign of them giving birth. It's worrisome.
Honestly, I've thought about the same thing, huh? It's over 10 months now and none of them has given birth. Including Lola, the 2 princesses.
Yes, you are right. You are very, very right. Maybe the king offended the gods and that's why they want to punish him. I pray the gods make him smile again and forgive him.
Very, very bad.
What are you doing here? What do you want from me? Tell them what you did. What do you want from me? Tell them what you did. Hey! It's a ghost! It's a ghost! Hey! Hey!
My king, what is it?
I just saw a ghost!
Ghost? Ghost? Where? How?
Ghost appeared here. Just here.
Here. Ghost?
Yes.
Go. Hey. Ghost.
Let's go.
Ndichie,
there is problem.
That's why we are here.
Something needs to be done in the palace to stop the ghosts from hunting the royal family.
If I is to know how to solve this problem, tell us the solution. The solution.
What do we do to save this kingdom? What do we do, Ezemo?
Ndichie. Ndichie, some rituals need to be performed in the palace.
Ezemo, what is the solution to this challenge? Or is it after this rituals, after performing the ritual, things should be well against it? Is that what you are telling us?
Like I said before, something needs to be done in the palace Else, the ghost will not stop haunting the royal family.
The same question. Which kind of ritual? Or how can... Just tell us what to do. How to do the ritual. Eh?
My elders, that question is for the ghost.
But who is this ghost? Tell us so that we can relate to our king. Yes, because you are still talking in parables, which we don't understand.
Question for the ghost.
I see the mistakes of our yesterday are haunting us today. May the gods save us from this calamity that has befallen us.
Ezemo, what mistakes are you talking about?
My king, you are the cause of all this. Let me tell you the story. Exactly 306 days now. That's to say, a year and 2 months.
You again! What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Who are you?
Igwe Zugwanike.
And what did you do to Ezemo?
Igwe Zugwanike.
Zugwanike.
Zugwanike. Zugwanike. Igwe Zugwanike. Zugwanike.
I ask you again, what do you want from me? Why are you torturing me? Why are you tormenting me and my household? We have done to Ezemo to make him mad. Who is this man?
My friend, this kingdom is not safe at all. If the eye of the gods can run mad because of this spirit, who are we? There is problem.
My dear, you're right. And this happened exactly when the Ezemo tried to tell us what the problem is.
But this is no longer funny. So the king knows it's the cause of all this and he's denying it. But this same spirit has been appearing to him to say what he did. This is wickedness. I never expected it from you, Chinaga.
The situation is getting worse every day. Yesterday was Anyanwu. Who knows who's next? 8 maiden are pregnant, including Lola, the 2 princesses. And there's no sign of a baby, or them giving birth. See, honestly, if this doesn't stop, I'll find myself running away from this palace.
You are right. If it keeps on happening, I will leave this palace. I don't want to go man like Anyanwu. But I pray he gets well soon.
Something has to be done. Something has to be done. Hey! Swimming pool! Swimming pool! Hey! Hey! Don't come to me! Hey!
Your Highness, you remember when President Moore came here? He made it clear that you had a problem, the cause of the whole problem in the land, and demanded that you make confession so that you will be free from the shame. What is holding you? Why not make this confession? Yes, make a confession.
Oh no. What do you want me to confess? I am confused here. Confess to what? I have never lied to anyone. Talk more of a spirit. There is nothing here for me to confess. I have no skeleton in my closet.
My king, remember the Ezemo is now mad. It will be anyone at any time. Please, we are your elders. Don't hide anything from us. Tell us what we need to know so that we know how to help you out. That is why we are here.
My elders, I believe I have never lied to any one of you before. Therefore, I don't know what the spirit is talking about. I must confess. Confess to what? I have nothing to confess.
So are you trying to say that the eye of the gods was lying? And you remember that he told it to your face that you are the cause of the whole problem. And he was about to tell us a story when he was stuck with madness of war. When he was struck with madness, and even that spirit, that dreaded spirit, demanded their confession so that you will be free. Tell us that why were we told this secret? Why?
Oh no! Like I have been saying at the issue, there is nothing here to confess. It's as if both of you don't believe me.
How is this to where? I will go to that place where everything hidden under the sun will be made open.
Oh no, where is the place? And who runs that place?
There is a seer. I will bring the seer here. And I'm telling you, that seer will expose nothing will be hidden again. Not so that we know which action we are going to take concerning this thing. Can we continue like this? No. It's affecting everybody in this country.
It sounds good to me. Fine. Go and fetch this seer. Let's do the needful.
I'm going to go back. Go and get this seer.
Confess to what? Is it not when you commit something that you confess to it? I have not committed anything against anyone. Not in this palace, not outside the palace. And the spirit wants me to confess.
Your Highness, tell us what is going on. Your Highness, tell us what is going on. I can't believe it. This kind of thing is happening. Gods of our land. Gods of our
I can't believe that my queen is no more. Gods of our land, what have I done to deserve all this? Who did this to us? Who did this to Lolo, the best Lolo ever in this kingdom? She was not sick at all. A pregnant Lolo to die just like that. Sorry. This is calamity. May her soul rest in peace. She was not sick at all.
My king! My king!
What is it?
Two ladies are laying dead outside.
Again? Hey. What is going on in this kingdom?
Yes, my king. All of you should go inside. We are coming, okay? We have to go and look for somewhere and keep this dead body. Go inside. We are coming. You come. Go inside.
Don't worry, I want to do this myself.
Alright. You can, okay. Alright, go. Go outside. Take it easy. Take it easy. Sorry.
You again? Who are you? And what do you want from me? Before you were my look-alike and deceived my people, now you are here to talk rubbish. I think today is your last day on earth.
This is the last time I warn you. Tell them what you have done or you face more disaster.
Hey!
What is happening to you is as a result of your mistakes.
Read this, my princess.
Because of that, you almost lost all you labored for. There is this particular man that always appeared to you, telling you to tell your people what happened to him. He is the one causing all the problems. You are even lucky that you're still alive, because he gave you the second chance.
Anyanwu, please, I still don't understand. Huh? What do we do about all this situation?
Your wife is not pregnant for you. She's pregnant for the same spirit that has been tormenting you. It is a spiritual pregnancy. Same thing goes to your daughters. They are pregnant for the same spirit. None of them want to disgrace you, apart from you that chose so.
I feel like flying away from this place. Take a good look at me. As small as I am, I pleaded with the king. I begged him, but he persisted and deflowered me. Tell me, where do I go to? Where do I run to?
Grace, listen. I feel the same way too. I mean, what do I tell my family if I go back? What do I tell them? I am only here to work and earn a pay. But this is what I got. This is what I got.
I want to leave this village. I'm tired of all this. I wish all this could be a dream that I will wake up from.
Grace, listen. Living here isn't a bad idea at all. It's not. But what if we happen to give birth outside this palace? What do we do? Who will be the father of our children? Who will be the father of my own child? Who? So, I'd rather stay here and give birth. Grace.
Grace.
Talk to me now. What is it? What is it? Grace!
So, here's why. How do we go about this? As you can see, our king is fast through losing everything he has.
Igwe Ogapona Katizelo.
And he will lose more.
Igwe
Odinaka, do you remember when you hit a man with your car?
Yes, that will be
Your Igwe here hit a man with his car and ran away. The man died at the spot. Instead of him to report himself to the police or search for the man's family, he chose to keep silent. Now the spirit of the man is restless. And he decided to pay you back in the hard way.
But as a man, I thought that running away from the accident scene was my best option. Because I was afraid of the angry mob that could attack me or end up killing me. Please, Ezewine, what do I have to do now to appease this spirit, to rest forever and stop tormenting my family and I?
It's too late. This is beyond my control. You have to pay for your mistakes.
This is very, very serious.
Risk my life in this palace. I don't want to die before my time. A lot of things have been going on in this royal household. So please, I want to leave.
You have a point, but I think you should wait till the king comes back so that you can get your payments for this month. Then after that you can resign legally.
Did you just say I should wait? My life is more precious than any amount. I don't want to die. As you can see, I'm leaving. Even I don't run away from this palace.
Just wait, I think you have a point. Just wait, let me just go in and get my own bag, okay? See, how long you have to be fast, though. Very, very fast.
You have to be fast, though.
Don't go away from me.
Be fast.
I sincerely regret my actions because it is good to be righteous in life, regardless of your status. Be you a president, a king, or a police officer, no one is above the law. If you commit a crime by accident, don't shy away by running away. Do the right thing first. To those of you out there
if you happen to be in the same situation like I found myself, please save a life first. I sincerely regret my actions. I consider them negative. And I apologize for all the people that have lost their life and their family members. It is better to save that life. Now look at me today. I am left all alone on my throne. So what am I living for? What have I gained after all? Out of a little mistake that could have been corrected ab initio. So for those of you out there watching me, always do the right thing. Don't take laws into your hands. No matter the situation you find yourself, believe in due process. The system will see you through.
I understand how you feel. Just take heart. Things will be fine again. The gods of our land will see you through.